Ingrid Benn grew up in Barbados as Ingrid Boyce, an exceptional runner and jumper that showed promise early in her track career. As a junior athlete, she joined the Freedom Striders, an elite track and field club that helps students from Barbados secure educational opportunities throughout the world through scholarships. When her former Freedom Strider teammate, Joseph Codrington, found success on EMU's track team, Coach Dennis Folletti approached him about any memorable female athletes he might know from Barbados.
And so what I did was I talked to my coach back in Barbados, and I asked him about the best sprinter, the best hurdler, and the best long jumper we had. One of those people was Ingrid Boyce.
Ingrid was soon given a scholarship and made the move to Ypsilanti, where she became an outstanding member of EMU's track team. Her athletic accomplishments are as numerous as they are impressive. She won the long jump title in the MAC Outdoor Championships in 1982, 1983, and 1984, and won the indoor crown in 1982 and 1984, qualifying for the NCAA Championships in 1984. These weren't her only achievements during the outdoor season. She ran on record-setting 4x100-meter teams that won MAC titles in 1982, 1984, and 1985. And individually, she was second in the 400 meters in the MAC Outdoors in 1982 and 1985. During the indoor track season of 1982, she ran on the winning 880-yard relay team. 2 years later, she ran on the winning 3x400-meter relay team. And in 1985, she ran on the winning 4x400-meter team. She also won the 300-meter title indoors in 1982, 1984, and 1985. And she also won the 400-meter run indoors the same year.
It was ingrained in us to work hard at what we were doing. So we were always on time, always at practice. We knew that this was a privilege for us to have a scholarship, and Ingrid treated it as such.
Despite her competitive nature, Ingrid's reputation among her teammates was that of a reserved and kind friend that led through example.
I think that if a person in general met Ingrid, they would have no clue that she was such a competitor. It is only the people that knew or that lined up against her, whether it's jumping or running, that they realized this girl was fierce on the track.
It's because of this fierce sense of competition that the E-Club Athletic Hall of Fame is proud to induct Ingrid Benn.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ingrid Benn.
Good morning, all. It's a pleasure to be here again after 25 years. This is the first time I've been back here. I want to thank the athletic department for giving me the scholarship to come here to study and to run. I want to thank the E-Club and the Alumni Association for selecting me to be inducted in the Hall of Fame. I remember when I came here in 1982, leaving my family back in Barbados. It was an experience. When I left there, the weather was like 88 degrees. When I came here, with the wind chill, it was like minus 56 degrees. We took a flight to Miami International Airport. We got there like 10:30 in the morning. Our flight was to Detroit was like 7:45 the nighttime. We missed that flight because we fell asleep. We went to the flight attendant to ask her what we can do. She said, well, I know you can't stay in the airport. So they called another airport, and they were able to get us onto another flight to get here. When we got to Detroit, there was no one here to pick us up. We had no number to contact anyone. We called back our coach, Mr. Laville, now deceased. We called him to contact our coach here so someone can come and pick us up. When we left Barbados, we had no winter clothes. I was wearing a pants, I think you call it a knickerbocker. And when we got to he bought a coat for both of us. When we got to the hotel, the tower, as I got out the taxi, I went upside down because I didn't know how to walk on the snow. But back then, the weather was worse than what it is now. There was much more snow, and I really couldn't believe that people actually live in conditions like this. But I quickly had to fit in, and I think I did a good job of doing that. So once again, I want to thank the athletic department, the E-Club, and the Alumni Association for being good to me, and I took advantage of that. So thank you once again. Bye.